Hey guys, welcome back to Chasin 5. We're so excited to have you back. Today's video is going to be super fun. I've been working on it for like 3 or 4 months now, and it's been a ton of work, but I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So for those of you who don't know, our family is inside the State Department. My dad works in the State Department, and he's in the Foreign Service, and so we move every couple of years to different posts around the world. There's this competition I've been working on called the Kid Vid competition, where kids all around the world make videos about what their post is like to help new families find out what it's like at their posts. And so I've been working on that for a long time. It's been so much work, but I'm so glad that it turned out pretty good actually. And so I'm gonna share a revised version here. It's a little bit smaller because some of the things I've taken out because they're more geared towards foreign service people. But I still think that it's an interesting video and it will help show you what life is like for us down here in Tijuana. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer. And thanks for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. See you guys.
Each day begins with a run. I wake up, throw on my running shoes, kiss my mom goodbye, and step out into the dark city. It's a calm and cool morning outside, just like every morning I suppose. I start taking my first strides, hearing my feet crunch against the dusty pavement below. I run past homes and angry dogs, past trees, empty lots, cars, people, and some hills here and there. But my favorite sight to see on my entire run is when I get a pause for my warm-up and watch the sun rise to the east of the city. As it creeps along its ascent, the breathtaking vista helps remind me why I love living here so much. It reminds me of the unique location and culture, and of all the amazing people who I've had the pleasure of meeting since being here. And with that thought, I remember how truly blessed and privileged I am to live here and experience all that Tijuana has to offer. Welcome to Tijuana.
Hi, my name is Bryce, and I've been living here in Tijuana, Mexico for about 8 or 9 months at this point. My goal today is to share with you guys what it's like to live down in Tijuana as a foreign service kid. I know that if you listen, you'll find out that this post is truly unique compared to some of the other posts out there. So whenever I personally move to a new place, I like to know the basics about it, where it is, what it's like, whether or not our internet connection is fast enough to stream Netflix. So I'll try to explain those kinds of things to you without making things overly boring. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. Well, first things first, location. This is probably the aspect of Tijuana that makes it different than every other post out there.
Tijuana, or TJ for short, is the westernmost city in all of Mexico. It hugs the Pacific Ocean and is situated just south of the United States border. Being so close to the United States, it's home to a border crossing.
And if I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is the most interesting feature of all of Tijuana. For good reason, of course.
Each day, roughly 90,000 commuters cross into the United States using this border crossing, making it the busiest land border crossing on the earth.
We cross into the United States all the time. I mean, I'm probably crossing into the States like 5 times a week.
I go for parks, church, shopping, Boy Scouts, friends, recreational activities, runs, the list goes on and on.
And that's what makes this post different. You get to experience all the culture, language, and crazy traffic that comes with living in a foreign country, while still having access to the comforts of home.
Chick-fil-A, safe parks, familiar shops, English speakers, Amazon, and US dollars.
And let's not forget how cool it sounds when you tell your friends that it's time to cross an international border when it's time to go home. Now there is the inevitable question, what's it like crossing back into Mexico? Well, to be honest, it's kind of a toss-up.
There are times when it isn't too bad and you can literally speed straight through. And then there are other times where, yeah.
It really all depends on the time you're crossing and the day you're crossing. As a general rule, Friday afternoon is a terrible time to cross because of the copious amounts of Americans coming in to party for the weekend. But we normally spend about 4 to 8 minutes crossing. But again, that just depends on when you're crossing and what day you're crossing. So, now it's time to talk about my absolute favorite part of this coast, the weather. The climate here in Tijuana is the exact same as the weather in San Diego. Maybe that's because, I don't know, they're only like separated by a few miles.
If you know anything about San Diego, you know that it's nice and warm all year long. Most days are sunny down in TJ, with temperatures averaging in the upper 50s during the winter and lower 70s during the summer.
Pretty much every day is either sunny or partly cloudy.
I mean seriously, it's rained like 6 times since I moved here 8 months ago.
Even when we were having our rainy season, it only rained like twice or thrice, and yes, that is a word. Now, I've talked about location and weather, but I haven't really dug into the core of the matter, which is, what is Tijuana like?
Downtown Tijuana is situated in a valley that has the channeled Tijuana River flowing through it. Moving out of downtown Tijuana, you will find that TJ is nestled among several different hills, gullies, and canyons. It has a pretty rough terrain, which can make it a bit difficult at times to go on my morning runs.
Now this is a city that's home to nearly 2 million people, so when I say that it's nestled in hills and gullies, I'm not talking about, you know, the pristine, picturesque scene that you'd find in like a national park. No, I'm talking about this city is literally built on top of all this rough terrain. Some of the roads here go straight up, and I mean straight up the hill. It's a good thing that it doesn't snow here, otherwise it'd get pretty dangerous. Now that the bare basics are out of the way, let's talk about the Mexican culture. Mexican culture is truly amazing. It's full of spectacular performances, music, dancing, and my personal favorite, food. You can find this culture around almost every corner, which leads to some pretty awesome experiences. Whether it be street performers juggling fire to mariachi bands playing in public, there's plenty of culture that TJ has to offer. Tijuana is known for its delicious food, and as a teenage guy like myself, I am glad about that.
Although there are fast food places for convenience, the best food down here, in my opinion, are the authentic Mexican tacos that are delicious. Taco stands flood the streets.
You don't have to go far to find this mouth-watering aroma in the air.
There is a cultural center here in TJ called the Secut. This building is quite interesting, and not just because it's shaped like a giant bouncy ball. It is home to an art gallery, an auditorium, an IMAX movie theater, a museum, a sculpture garden, and so much more. It helps give a gringo like myself a glimpse into Mexican history and culture through very fun performances, unique pieces of art, and informative museums.
Now the question arises,
Bryce, living so close to the United States, where does your family get its groceries?
This is a good question.
Sometimes we go to a grocery store down here in Tijuana called Soriana. We really only go there for one main reason, and that is that
we go there to stash up on the authentic, fresh, amazing tortillas that are sold there that are so good. And oh, I almost forgot, they have a bakery there full of really tasty and, might I add, inexpensive pastries.
we have a huge problem. We're being spoiled with cheap pastries.
Other than Soriana, there's an American-style mall called Plaza Rio. It's home to a Cinépolis, or movie theater, Sears, a bunch of restaurants, and tons of other stores. While you're here, it's definitely a place to check out. I've also heard that the VIP sections of the Cinépolis, however you say it, are really inexpensive, and they come with reclining seats and great food. To be perfectly honest, living here in TJ is kind of similar to living inside the States. We still have decent internet and good cell service. We can drive, although it might be a bit crazy at times due to the general disregard of stop signs. We can still speak English and not have people think that we're completely loco because we're so close to the United States that it's completely normal. We can still celebrate American holidays due to it being a border town. Many American holidays have been kind of incorporated into their culture. Life here is good and pretty normal overall. Now, it's time for the fun stuff. Here at Post, we've been to the beach, we've been sailing, horseback riding, snorkeling, jumping out of trampoline park. I mean, there is so much here in Tijuana, and what you can't find in Tijuana, you can find going north a little bit to the San Diego area. I wish this section was longer.
Well, there you have it. That is the city of Tijuana in a nutshell. It really is a spectacular city, one truly unique and extraordinary compared to all the others out there. But at the end of the day, I'm filled with so much gratitude for how blessed I am to live here, for the breathtaking language and culture that there is here, for the spectacular friends that I've made while living here, and for a post that feels more like home than most. And that thought makes me smile as I turn off my lamp and settle down for a new day ahead, full of learning, culture, and adventure. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. It really means a lot. I hope that I was able to help you guys understand more fully what it's like to live down here in Tijuana. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube family called Chasin 5. We post tons of fun family skits and vlogs and videos and challenges and a whole lot more. So if you're interested, check us out on YouTube, search Chasin 5, and I know you won't be disappointed. You guys are the best. You guys make this worth it. We hope that you guys have the best day ever. We love you, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching!
Oh my.
Don't like it when he does that.